guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing full face of just one brand, and I'm going to be using Colourpop. I'm so excited of the fact that they're coming out with foundations, because all of the products that I've purchased from them have been, you know, great quality and for such a cheap price. I'm like one of those happy customers. I have all the products that I'm going to be using for the rest of my face. However, I didn't have the foundation, the concealer, and the translucent powder, which is what I purchased. I tried looking at Ulta and Sephora, but obviously like they don't carry it. The only things they carry at Ulta are like some of the shadow palettes, but they don't have like the foundations and concealers. So that was a little tough for me to find my shade, because as already it is, I'm really bad at finding my shade. I either get it too yellow, too orange, too pale, too dark. I don't know. I never find the right shade for me. So here's my PR package. I wish. So the foundation came in a bubble wrap to, I guess, protect it, which is nice. The packaging got a little damage on the way. I mean, if you're trying to give it for a present, that might be a little disappointing for some people, but in my case, I'm just going to be using the items for myself, so I'm going to throw the package out either way. I think their packaging is nice. It's very, you know, sleek, very not over the top. It's very nice. And then they also have spot UV writing, which is pretty. Look, that's cute. So let's go ahead and open. You needed to purchase 30 bucks to get free shipping. I already knew I was going to get the translucent powder, foundation, and concealer, but I needed like 3 more bucks. So I went ahead and I got a facet eyeshadow, which is like a deep burnt red mixed with brown. So it's a very pretty color. I just gotta say, I don't know if it reminds anybody else of like middle school when we used to use shirts and other things that had stars all over it. Did you guys use that? Because I did. Brings back memories. I wish this existed back when I was in 7th grade. And I don't know if it did. I don't think it did. But this would have been amazing. I mean, you get really cheap products for an amazing quality. I wouldn't have had to have struggled to save up 30 bucks for a MAC foundation. Saving for makeup was kind of hard. I didn't wear foundation, or I didn't do my makeup when I was in 7th grade, but when I started going to high school, I mean, you don't really work. I would save my money from birthdays and, you know, yeah, get my really high-end expensive products. So I would get obviously like one at a time, because it took me like 3-4 months to pick it up, to have the money for it basically. So I tried matching my face based on the swatches that I saw online, and then matching it to the brands. One of them was the MAC Studio Fix. So I went ahead and I purchased all 3 of these. The packaging is not the most luxurious, but I mean, for the price that you're paying, it's nice. It does the job. And I like it. So this is their new foundation. It's the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. Remember, I have acne scars, so I want to see how it's going to function for myself and for my oily skin. And I picked that one up in light 70. And I got the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I got that one in light 18, which is supposed to be equivalent to light 20. And then I got the translucent No Filter Setting Powder. And I'm going to use those with other items that I have from Colourpop for the rest of my face. So without further ado, let's get started. So my skin is all prepped. I'm going to start with my eye look, and I'm going to be using the Yes Please palette, which has very warm colors and summery and vibrant. I'm sure you've seen it millions and millions of times. I'm going to prime my eyes with the concealer. Let me swatch it first to see how. Okay, concealer is, ooh, it's very creamy. Okay, so I don't have any eyebrow products from Colourpop. I'm not sure if they have any, but I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade for my eyebrows. Okay, so I did my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up with the concealer. Oh, this concealer is nice. We're gonna go ahead and set. I really liked the concealer on there. Very fine. I like it. To start here on my transition. Has a lot of fallout, but we don't mind because it performs well on the eyes. So, and kind of intensify the crease a little bit right here. And buff it out. With that same brush we used for the previous color. Get your blending brush. I'm really curious to see this color. Pretty. And we're just gonna blend it in there. See how the color changed? And the corners. Towards the center of the crease and the eyelid. Leaving space right there. Again, just the corners. That one kind of just stayed there, look. Moving on. We're gonna pat it so that it blends in with the rest of the colors. And just gently. Okay, so we'll come back to the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my face. Let's see how this pumps. Oh, okay, very nice. Okay, let's start with 2 pumps. We'll see how this is gonna be. Damn, it's not gonna match me again. Okay, 2 pumps wasn't enough. I can still see a little bit of redness peeking through from my scars and stuff. Okay, so because it doesn't match me, I'm gonna drag it down. Even if they had a star, I probably would get the wrong shade. Wouldn't make a big difference now, would it? This is very easy to blend. Gotta put a lot of powder for a lot of oil. And the match was better than the rest of my foundation. And then I set everything with the translucent powder. The translucent powder does give it kind of like a blurring effect to the face. It also adds coverage, I feel, because I was able to see a lot of my red pigmentation and I didn't want to use any color correcting just to see how this would perform. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Alexis Ren Colourpop. This is the contour. I probably can't do that highlighter. It's too dark for me. And I'm going to use this Colourpop Duo. This is the peachy one. Let me remove some of the contour here. While that sets, I'm going to quickly go in and do my eyes. I'm going to grab the same colors I grabbed before. I'm going to start with the lighter ones and then go down to the darker ones. And I'm going to take the Colourpop Swerve Cream Gel color. I'm going to do a fine line on my eyelid. Okay, doing the waterline. Let's not get too crazy. I can't do the wing line yet. I'm not going to risk it. I have a pimple right here, so I'm gonna make it into a beauty mark. Okay, so for lips, I'm gonna do the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the color Boys Town. And I think I'm gonna mix lightly. I'm going to try using a little highlight just on the side to see how this one looks. So my final thoughts. I always enjoy the eyeshadow palette, the contour, bronzing, and the blush. I did struggle a little bit with this last corner shade right here. Maybe I just, need to work my skills a little bit better. So overall, I thought the foundation was great. The color didn't match me. I don't know if it's gonna oxidize or not. But anyways, I dragged it down here onto my neck, which kind of sucked, but that's what happens when you don't know your shade. I used about 4 or 5 because I had to drag it down here too. The concealer was phenomenal. I'm so bummed and I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to capture it. The coverage of it is great. I really enjoyed it. It did give me kind of like a bright underlook, but I didn't want it too extreme, which is why I went with this shade. And I'm glad this one worked out. The translucent powder. If you shake it a lot, it does get a lot of product out, which I really liked. But then when you close it, it falls out a lot. It really set everything, and it also looked translucent, which I really appreciated considering I had already done a dark shade on the rest of my face. I'll keep you guys updated how I liked it throughout the rest of the day because I just set everything, and right now it looks fresh. It doesn't look smeared or oily or anything like that. Again, it's just the shade that bothered me a little bit, but we made it work, you know? So, I mean, yeah, for the price, you really can't beat it. I'm well aware that I can't get rid of these scars that I have, but if it covers it, if it diminishes them, then I'm happy with it, which is what it did for me. So I would definitely purchase it again. So thank you Colourpop for my PR package. I really liked it. Just kidding. And my eyes, listen, okay, so if the eyes come out to be similar, that's all you need. Because if I try to perfect both of my eyes and both of everything, I'm never gonna leave the room. So as long as they look similar, I'm happy with it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Purchased a camera, a boombox. A boombox. Who buys a boombox? I did. I'm doing a video. Okay. You don't care.
Can I say hi to everybody?
No. I have to do it on this side too. Hello, Karen. Hello. And then I'm gonna go. Oh, I don't know what color. The concealer. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Let me. Did that look good? I got lipstick on my teeth. I didn't even know that was possible. So this is You like eyebrow? I'm not my hand.
Bye everybody.